What's going on, guys? College basketball Wednesday. To be honest, Wednesday might even be more lit than Tuesday, and Tuesday was definitely lit. The Purdue game was entertaining. Unfortunately, Illinois came up short, lost a unit play there, but had a fantastic day. Said in the last video, I had a 3-unit play out. That happened to be on Florida, cashed it, and 3-unit plays for my members and for myself remain undefeated. The good news, you have another opportunity. I have a 3-unit play right here on Wednesday's slate. And honestly, I am more confident in this one than I was in Florida. I was actually about to make my first 4-unit play of the year, but we're sticking with 3. We're going to keep it rocking and rolling. Love the pick. I've been piling up the pick. I think we're up to like 6, maybe 6 or 7 picks now posted for members just for today. So become a member. It's a no-brainer. You get a whole entire month of my picks. It will pay for itself today. Starting to get on a little bit of a roll here. As you guys see at the bottom of the screen, we've had 5 days of March so far. 4 of the 5 days for me have been winning days, only 1 losing day. So some small wins in there. It is what it is, but 4 out of 5 days winning, coming off an awesome day yesterday and looking to build on that, and certainly going to do so. Have some awesome picks posted. So become a member. You'll be glad you did. It's an absolute no-brainer for $50. You get tomorrow, you get that 3-unit smash spot. You could put your $50 on that 3-unit play and you'll be ready to rock and roll. Everything paid for in one fucking day. Hit the like button, guys. We're coming off another whiteboard winner, Cincinnati plus the 5.5. Should have won the game, came up a little bit short. Was definitely a little bit stressed, though, when the game went to overtime. I'm like, no way. They lead the entire game. Game's about to go to OT. Here comes the 7-point Oklahoma overtime win. Luckily, they held on, played it tough, got the cover for us. You better believe I'm going to try to go for 2 in a row. We got a lot of games here on Wednesday. I think I'm going to be able to find a winner for you guys and get another winner on that whiteboard. That win with Cincy makes 6 winners out of my last 11 picks. So back slightly in profit. Hopefully we can kind of get on a little bit of a run here and maybe get 3 or 4 in a row on the whiteboard. You just never know. I'm feeling great right now. I feel great. How do you feel? I mean, let me know. How do you guys feel going into March? How are your picks going lately? What picks do you like for tonight? You got any big parlays? Let me know in the comments. Scale 1 to 10. How are you guys feeling? I am like an 11 out of 10. I feel great. I feel locked in. Had some bad beats lately, but I still feel dialed in. I can't wait. Let's get into these Wednesday games. By the way, guys, my SoBet link, forgot to mention real quick. I do have a link to SoBet, kind of a hybrid system, a social media platform that has about 50 or 60 professional sports bettors. I am one of them. I am on SoBet. I do 1 pick a day on there. Very, very low volume, but I try my best to get winners over there. Over a 60% winning rate on SoBet. I think we sit at 26 and 17. So head over to SoBet. It's only $10 a month. You'll have access to my pick, my daily pick over there. And you'll also have access to 56 to 60 other professionals. So that $10, yes, you'll get my pick every day, but it also gets you access to dozens and dozens of other pros. Follow their hot streaks, follow their plays. People are big in different sports over there. Some people are gurus in NHL. Some people love the NBA, and you'll have access to all their picks. So you can check out SoBet if that's of interest. But let's get into these I'm looking forward to Saturday because we have some huge games. This Carolina UNC game, that's on the radar. Tennessee, Kentucky, that's on the radar. Some Big 12 games on the radar. So Saturday, I'm kind of itching to get at, but we got so many games in between, including today, Wednesday, March 6th. Somehow it's already March 6th. Isn't that crazy? Like, weren't we just in the middle of the season? Now it's March 6th. What? Let's go, baby. What's this first game? I already looked at a couple. I try to save looking at the lines for the first time for these videos specifically. So you do get kind of my first initial reaction. You basically get my gut feeling on every game. But I looked at a couple of these. Like I said, I already posted a pile of picks right here on YouTube in the community tab. If you become a member, as soon as you sign up and become a member on your here on YouTube, you'll have immediate access. You can just scroll right to that community tab and bam, all that access will be available. You can just scroll down through all the picks I posted for Wednesday. Super simple. Villanova, Seton Hall, 1.5-point spread. Villanova, man. What have they won? 5 of 6? Have they won 5 of 6? With the only loss being at UConn, right? So Villanova's rocking and rolling. I like Villanova fundamentally. I like their free throws. I like their defense. But I like the experience of Seton Hall. I like the desperation of Seton Hall. I think Seton Hall is going to get them. This is an absolute rock fight, coin flip type game. It's got to be close. There's no way this is going to be a blowout on either side. I'm going to go money line. Both money lines are minus 110. Do not mess with minus 1.5 if you happen to like Seton Hall. If you like Villanova, grab the 1.5. In a rock fight game like this, I swear to God that 1.5 can save you if you like Villanova. Or tomorrow, maybe the line flips. So tomorrow, if Villanova is a slight favorite, take the points. Please do it, guys. Don't get greedy. Bankroll management and knowing when to take money lines and knowing when to take a point or two, it will save you. Speaking of bankroll management, just a quick little 5-second thing that's important is Tuesday for me and my clients was a 2-2 day. We cashed on Cincinnati. We cashed on blanket Florida. We barely missed on Illinois, and we lost a half unit on something else. It's not even fucking important. But the half unit, one of the losses was a half unit. Two of the plays were a 1 unit, and the big one was a 3 unit that hit. So even though it was a 2-2 day, if you know how to manage your money and you know where to put risk a little bit stronger in certain situations, you can really come out ahead. So just be conscious of that. That was a stupid fucking rant. That was just dumb as fuck. It's so late right now. I've been doing these fucking videos. I'm about to go nuclear. This is Dan's rants. I can't fucking stand the last couple days of my life. I've been so busy that I am doing this video right now at 4 in the fucking morning. I should be sleeping. What? I'm at the 7-minute mark of this video. I can't even fucking talk. I'm out of gas, guys. But I'm here. I'm getting you guys the video. I'm going to be up for another couple hours editing this and making sure it uploads to YouTube. So I hope you appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. Drop a like on the video. I go through every single game every day for you guys, and I try my very best to help anyone I can. So I hope it means something. I hope somebody appreciates it. 4 in the fucking morning. Let's keep going here. Let's keep rocking. Seton Hall money line for me. TCU, West Virginia. I'm done. I'm sorry. You see the banner, right? You guys see it on the wall. I went to school there. I'm a Mountaineer. I graduated from W. Great times down there. Super fun. We were much, much, much better in football and basketball when I was there. So I feel very fortunate. I've rushed that court. I've done all that stuff in Morgantown. I'm done. I am done with West Virginia basketball this year. That meltdown, that complete collapse at home to a not so great road Texas Tech team, that's the nail in the coffin for me. I'm going to lay the points with TCU. They got to get a win here. They gave up. They had the win in the bag. They let BYU come back on them. I think they got off to a decent start here. I know the TCU never winning in Morgantown thing, but I'm not buying it here. These teams are like wildly far apart in terms of athletic potential and just, what the season means to them. West Virginia's cooked, man. They're just going to be happy just to get this shit over with. The whole Huggins thing, the breaking up of the roster, the transfers, like all the close games that they couldn't get over the hump with. Nah, dude, they're happy just to get the fuck out of this season. It's been horrible. This is usually a top 10 program every single year. So I got to go TCU here. It's just, you just have to do it. There's no way I'm betting West Virginia. They're horrible. If you like West Virginia, if you really think they're going to like put up a fight here and maybe cover the number, then just pass on the game. I hate West Virginia. They're horrible. Lay the points with TCU. Boston College at Miami. With all due respect, I'm not betting on this Miami team, and I'm not betting against them with Boston College on the road. This is a complete pass. I am not betting on Miami basketball. Absolutely not. I just don't want to go against them with the situation there. Tennessee, South Carolina, huge game. I've gone against South Carolina here and there this season, like once or twice. I was on them way back when, though, when they had a big upset game. So I was on them kind of earlier in the season when they had that little stretch where they're playing super, super good. And they kind of fell off a little. People are starting to call them. Well, guess what? They're right fucking back. Can they win the SEC? They absolutely can. This is a huge game. situationally totally benefits South Carolina. Getting 5.5 points, I think I'm going to take it. Man. They got by Florida. They got Tennessee in town, back-to-back road games for Tennessee, Kentucky on Saturday, kind of a look ahead for Tennessee. I mean, Tennessee was impressive enough to go to Alabama, a team with no defense. They got the road win. They had a scratch and claw for it, though. It wasn't pretty. At South Carolina, I mean, is this not the Super Bowl for SC here? I mean, they got to get up for this game. And if we lose this bet, we lose this bet. But if we do go down, we should be going down with at least a full effort. Like, this is a bet where if you take South Carolina, maybe they lose by 7 or something because Tennessee's just so good. But I think we can at least know that South Carolina will show up. Like, this is not going to be a dud. We're at least going to have a chance to win this bet throughout the entire game. I'm taking the 5.5 points with South Carolina. I think they can win. Northwestern at Michigan State. I mean, Northwestern killed Michigan State in the first game, but they're dealing with issues, man. They're not that good on the road. I know they've stolen some away games like, what was it, at Rutgers, I think at Maryland. Kind of bottom feeders of the conference. I don't buy them here, especially if their depth is really hurting from those two players. Michigan State, what have they lost 3 in a row? This has got to be like full, like, foot to the fucking floor on the gas pedal for Tom Izzo and his team here. They looked good against Purdue. Yeah, give me Michigan State. 8.5. It seems crazy, but I think it's bait. I think it's bait to take a Northwestern team that's getting 8.5. I'm going to lay the points with Michigan State here. Houston Central, Florida, another 8.5 point spread. And I'm going to go with another home team. I'm going to take the 8.5 points with UCF. I think UCF's good at home. I think they're a solid team. I don't trust Houston offensively. I don't. I think this game has a score of like 65-60 written all over it. I mean, I do not trust Houston offensively to have the horsepower to pull ahead and win a game by 9 on the road. I can't do it. Central Florida quietly like playing good again. They had that little rough patch, but they're playing a little bit better now. I think they beat Kansas at home, Houston on the road, number 1 in the country. Yeah, I'm taking 8.5 points with UCF here. LSU, Arkansas, I have to pass this game. Absolutely no interest in betting it. Absolutely have no idea. I'm going to slightly lean Arkansas at home. I have zero clue. Loyola, Chicago, Davidson. Spread is 1.5. 88% of the money on Loyola, Chicago. I'll go with the home short favorite, I guess. Weird feeling about this game. Very, very. And I was on Loyola last Friday, actually. It was a premium play for members, and we cashed. We took Loyola over Dayton. At Davidson, I'll lean the home team on the money line. What else we got here? A little 7:30 action. Xavier, Butler. Butler just underachieving lately. What a rough, like 7 or 8 games from Butler. But we know they have talent. We know it's hard to win at their place. Xavier kind of collapsing down the stretch. Xavier, a team that really relies on home court. Butler's going to get the job done here. And again, with the spread stuff, even at 2.5, don't mess with that. Money line is minus 140. I know you put your fucking money on that shit and you're like, damn it, I'm risking that much to only return like that amount. Do I just lay the 2.5 for a bigger payout? No, this could be a rock fight. Butler collapses at the end of the game, but it doesn't matter. They're going to find a way to win this game at home. Butler money line. What else we got here on this Wednesday? A little FAU going to North Texas. That's a solid game. I like that. I'm probably going to watch this one. 74% of the bets on FAU here. FAU laying 1.5 on the road. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to suggest taking North Texas money line, but only for the first half. Because if this thing's close, and it should be, if we get in a rock fight, 3 minutes left, tie game type situation, I like Jarnell Davis, man. I like the players for FAU, their experience. I like them to come up with a clutch win and squeak out a win at the end if it's super, super, super close. But home court over FAU, an FAU team that's kind of riding a little high, sort of a cocky team. Give me North Texas to at least be winning at halftime. Moneyline play, North Texas halftime play. UConn at Marquette, 5.5 point spread. Very interesting. I'm shocked it's still 5.5. I peaked earlier, it was 5.5. This is going to go up because of Tyler Kolek not playing. This has got to go up at least one more point. So assuming it's going to get to like a 6.5 or a 7, I'm gonna go with Marquette in the points. Probably a UConn win. It's just not going to be a comfortable win. Marquette's going to get up for this game. BYU, Iowa State. BYU coming off 2 impressive games. Went to Kansas, won. Very hard to do. Very, very hard to do this time of year. And then they had to come back at home, right? TCU got off to a great start, but BYU stormed back and took care of business comfortably at home. 2 awesome games for BYU. Unfortunately, they go to Iowa State. I mean, it's just simple. Lay the points with Iowa State. Vanderbilt, Kentucky. Interesting. 18.5 point spread. I guess you take the 18.5 with Vandy because Kentucky has no defense. Maybe 100 to 85. Vandy covers by like 3 points or something. Mississippi State, Texas A&M. Texas A&M is dead to me. Hate them. And I'm not going to bet them, but I do lean them in this spot. I think they're going to go ahead and find a way to win this game. But I'm not bet. This is a no bet. No. Not a single penny of my money will be on this game. But I lean Texas A&M on the money line at minus 134 right now. Indiana, Minnesota, 5.5 point spread. Another 5.5er. A lot of these 5.5ers around. 1.5s, 5.5s. Pretty common for this Wednesday. Indiana, look, you got the win at Maryland. You've gotten a couple wins as of late. Minnesota at home is a wagon. Barely missed the cover at home to Penn State. I don't see that happening here. Indiana's offense is just going to dry up again. I don't trust it. I'm not thrilled with their coach. Indiana usually is a team that leans on home court, one of the best home courts in the country. Minnesota is way too much of a wagon. They're just going to fall off now. They still have like a glimmer of hope of the tournament. Minnesota's going to find a way to get this done. I think 5.5. I think that's a fair deal. I think that's a reasonable number. I'll lay the 5.5 with Minnesota at home. Utah State, San Jose. I can't even fucking talk. 4:06 a.m. Almost there, guys. Stay with me. Utah State, 10.5 point favorite on the road. San Jose State. I think this is for the conference, right? This is for a number 1 seed. Pretty sure. Boy, I think a situation like that is just going to result in a Utah State win, but not by 10.5. I'm gonna have a slight lean to take the points here. Fresno at New Mexico, 17.5 point spread. No interest in betting this one either. Slight lean in New Mexico to get right. Not been playing that good lately. They might smash them here. It's just too big of a number for me to bet on. And that's it. There's a Hawaii game, but I'm just not familiar enough with that game to even give you guys opinions. So I can finally go to bed. Hopefully you guys appreciate the video. Definitely hammer those comments below. I want to know everyone's crazy parlays. There's so many of those games. I know you guys have cooked up like 4 or 5 team parlays. I know you're fucking doing it. I want to see them down in the comment section. Maybe I'll even tail my favorite one just for like $50 for fun or something like that. And again, I can't stress it enough. Become a member. Another 3-unit play is out. A bunch of other picks in addition to that. Coming off a big winning day. 4 winning days, 1 losing day in March. You kind of see how I'm going to end the season. I certainly see it. I'm thrilled. I cannot wait to see the units stack up over the next few weeks. I think that's pretty much it, guys. See you in the Oh, Jesus. Butler on the money line. On the money line. Don't you be laying that 2.5 with this Butler team. Butler money line is our whiteboard winner for Wednesday. Hopefully can make that 2 in a row. 7 out of the last 12, hopefully. So get on a little bit of streak here. Hit that at minus 140 on FanDuel right now. I can't wait to get some sleep. I'll see you guys in the next video.